Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again on euro currency. So here we could see that euro is trying to show or just make progress on bullish performance here on the daily chart in general. Yesterday and a couple of days ago we talked about that the overall performance on euro currency stands a bit, well, it doesn't fit accurately to normal bearish performance, how normally bearish market should behave. And from that standpoint, we, well, actually keeps door open for possible taking the position yesterday, but at the same time, if you remember, we said that, well, currently it seems that it would be better to wait and see what will happen, because the patterns and the performance on the lower time frames, well, brings too much risk for current position. And yesterday, this was a widely anticipated decision from the European Central Bank on 75 basis points, but it's more interesting what Christine Lagarde said, which is actually supporting euro right now, is that she, well, let's call it as she promised that in the coming two sessions of the European Central Bank, next two meetings, the rate will be changed as well. So maybe it will be not as 75 basis points, but there's more increasing of the rate. At the same time, dropping on the crude oil, actually, I have understand what markets actually, why stock market shows the reversal to the upside. They worry for recession. Is that as the Fed, as the European Central Bank, will not be able to keep this hawkish rate change pace, and the signs of the recession suggest that policy should be, well, softer within the maybe 2-3 sessions. And that leads to reversal in the stock market, and actually the overall crisis that we are standing right now already make impact that the demand for crude oil, for gas, start dropping. This is natural, absolutely natural performance, as we said a couple of weeks ago in our report on gold market, that the extraordinary inflation of the hydrocarbons will start decreasing and gravitate to structural inflation that currently on average stands around 6-70%. That's you see in the food, in utilities, in medical care, in all other spheres. So this is major inflation that we have. On the energy sector, it can't last forever for this inflation for 40%, 50% or even more. Someday it start dropping to the average, not because that's some improvement in the situation, just because the major consumers of the energy can't pay for it. And it is lead to the natural decrease of the demand, which is correspondingly leads to decreasing of the price. It just means that the industry in European Union starts dying. Some companies already are closing, others contracting production, and so on. So this is a natural process that we see. Meantime, in the shorter term, what we could say, in the current circumstances, of course, we are not considering taking any short positions by far. We need to see some pullback, maybe that could last until the Fed meeting within the couple of weeks. We will see. But currently, the market is trying to break this consolidation trend, has turned bullish. Right above the market, we have confidence resistance. So here we see potentially that market could form, for example, head and shoulders pattern. So if we will get it, this is very comfortable head and shoulders, because at 127, if you remember previously, we have the butterfly here is barely hasn't reached 127 target. That's mostly we could suggest that maybe some deeper retracement might happen before upward extension. Since this is well, deep standing head and shoulders with the 127 shoulders, the ABCD pattern will be relatively flat, and actually it has the target at 117, 1665 or 17 area, We do not know yet where the shoulder will be. And it perfectly corresponds to the confluence 115, 1/15, 1/1750. So that's potentially what we could keep an eye on the euro currency. Additionally, with this fast ABCD pattern, you could see that on the hourly chart we also have some targets. So here is the initial OP has been reached, this major OP. Here is the absolute OP market right now is touching. XOP stands at the same area. So this absolute XOP stands for 1/019, 1/198. This OP will be slightly above the around 1/18, which is just 25 pips above the confluence on a daily chart. So that's what we think currently. It makes sense to keep an eye on. If we get lucky, market will show some pullback here. That for scalp traders might be interesting for taking the position. Maybe based on the hand and shoulders pattern, maybe some different pattern will be formed, we will see. And currently 1/18 area might be the nearest target. It's performance today and maybe in a few sessions in the next week. And then we will see what will happen. For the bears, currently I do not see something to do. It's just with this thrusting action and some euphoria on the market on central bank decision, some dropping on the hydrocarbon prices. All this stuff supports stock market, supports national currency. So for the bears, we need to wait for some high standing resistance levels and watch for some bearish continuation patterns before making decision and taking new shorts. So that's what we have currently on the euro.